Wasspoppinnn KS Angels. We're back with another video, and I'm Caitlin.
And Sammy.
And so today we're gonna be doing a video of our 9th grade spilling the tea, what happened in 9th grade. Not all the work and stuff like that. We're talking about drama that we never even wanted to get into. Okay, so we got names for the people, and these are the three main characters is gonna be Ruby, Jay, and Tony. And then Japan and Blondie are their little friends. So it all started out when it was Sam, Jay, and Jay's ex-boyfriend, and Ruby. Was it all you three?
Yeah. Okay, so what happened was they came over because we were just gonna hang out in the garage and hang out in the garage
and do what we do. And
so they come and it's getting late and they're tired, so they don't want to walk home. So I sneak them in my house. I figured they would leave before my parents wake up, which never really ever happened. And let's just say we were doing what we do, and
the fire alarms went off.
Yep. And my stepdad came, and Ruby and the ex-boyfriend hid, but Jay stayed sitting on my bed.
And Jay's ex-boyfriend. Yeah, Jay's ex-boyfriend.
And I ended up getting caught up. They got out the house.
And so basically from then, her mom didn't really like them.
Yeah, and I got grounded for a month, but it was okay because I was chilling.
So then one night it was Sam, me, and our friend, old friend Kylie. She still talks to her, but
yeah.
And so then Jay and Ruby wanted to come over, and we were like, okay, well, don't come early because Sam's mom don't like y'all. These mothers came at 8:00 p.m. Whose mom sleep by then?
And then I was like, okay, they have something that we need, we have something that they need, let's do a trade-off. Just tell your parents to wait.
And so basically they just ended up coming at 8, and Sam was telling them to go home, while me and Kylie were actually down there with them, and we were just go in the garage and we'll come out in a couple of hours. Yeah. So we waited till 11, and
I ended up giving them money because the store that's down my street is open.
Yeah,
was still open, so I gave them $20 to go to the store and get something to drink because I knew it was hot, and I also got something for me and my friend. And I even let them keep the change. I didn't care about them,
And so yeah, basically
we ended up doing what we were doing with them.
So we ended up going inside at 2:00 in the morning, and we don't know how they got home or anything. So then the day after, they just spreaded our business to everybody. Everybody
they
knew our
lied and they
secrets.
said that we were bad friends and that we just wanted to use them. And then I said it's funny because the only reason why they're acting like that is because they didn't get to sit in air conditioning.
And so basically, yeah, then we stopped being friends with Ruby and Jay. And then Ruby became friends with her old friends that she used to be friends with before us. One day I was just on the people that requested me to follow me on Instagram, and I was just going through the suggested users underneath, and I guess my finger clicked too hard on somebody, and it was Tony's boyfriend, which is friends with Jay and Ruby. So basically, they're rocking. Okay, so basically she texted me talking about don't follow my mans, and I was like, girl, I didn't even mean to follow your mans. And so then she called me the S word, SLUT. I don't know if I could say it on here, but hopefully it does not get taken down. Anyway, so basically she called me that, and then I told my old 2 friends that I used to talk, that I was really close with, but something happened. so basically they went up to her at lunch and was like, why'd you call Caitlin the S word, da 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 da. And so then I finally went over there because I realized that they were going over there. And so then Tony was like, so why didn't you confront me? And I was like, girl, I didn't even know they were about to come over here. I thought they were gonna go get their lunch first, put where we sit, and then go up to you. And so basically she tried to get smart with me, but then my two friends were like, just, I don't know, they were talking crap to her. I mean, it was kind of funny. But then this girl named Luan, we're just making up words, or we're just making up names.
This is where she comes into play. So I was explaining to a friend of mine, like, she's somebody like I tell everything to, really, because she's just, you know, she's just one of those people you just talk to like that, even though you don't really hang out. And I told her everything that was going on, and I said,
like, what happened with me and Tony.
And I said Tony's name, and one of her friends that were on the bus, they go to her school, that's in mine of my classes, heard me say her name. I was like, don't talk about her. I was like, first of all, I'm not talking about her, but if I was, you can't tell me who I can and cannot talk about. And I get to class the next day, and this girl Blondie, she wanna try and snap on me, talking all this bullcrap. And you know, I was like, I'm not about to deal with people, so I stayed quiet. And then she wanna say something mad disrespectful. So
she was like, that's why Tony's prettier than you, that's why Tony's skinnier than you and has a fatter butt than you.
And that's why your boyfriend left you for her.
And I was like, girl, what? When she told me this, I was like,
I snapped on her. And I started like I was just cussing her out. Like, I was letting her know, like, don't mess with me, like, I'm not in the mood for it. And until my teacher said, you better stop unless you guys want to go down to the students. And so we stopped arguing, and the whole class, she wanna like talk dirt, like she wanna make snide comments and stuff like that to me, and it was just like I was not having it.
So one of the girls that went up to Tony at lunch, had class with me and wanted to know like if Jay was lying or not about something she told her. And then I was like, no, she's lying. She's just lying. And so, like, basically she wanted to confront me and talk about how I was spreading her business. But when we stopped being friends, you went and spread all my business. And so basically we ended up fighting. Jay lives like 5 minutes away from my house, and so we ended up fighting, and it was just beef from there. I don't really remember what happened next.
Okay, so Ruby, she had my favorite pair of blue and white Jordans, and I wanted them back.
Yeah.
I let her wear them because we were still friends for the first 2 weeks of school. And I let her wear them because she didn't get her shoes yet. And I was like, okay, well, I guess, because she only had her slides and some other pair of shoes. And I was like, okay, well, I'll let you wear them until you get your shoes. And I wanted them back because she was wearing them. And I brought another pair of shoes because I don't want to really embarrass her like that and not give her anything. And she was like, oh, but you told me I can have them. I said, no, first of all, no, I didn't. Secondly, and then I was like, can I get my friend's shoes back? And she wanted to be like, no. I was like, okay, you got two options. You can either give me my shoes back willingly, or I can break your nose and take them off you. You know, basically what I said. And she took them and she threw them off, She's so lucky I didn't throw those other shoes at her head. And then that day she left home early because everybody was clowning her because she didn't have shoes.
And so then the girl that was in the class with me heard that me and Jay fought. She was like, well, I'm just gonna fight Ruby because it's her best friend, and we were like kind of close friends. So basically she ended up fighting her, and Ruby said she won when she really didn't. And so then basically everybody was just beef. There was like our group and then their group. And basically, towards more the end of the year, Blondie wanted to start more problems with us. For me, I don't even remember why she started beefing with me.
I don't really remember what she started beefing with me because we had beef with.
So yeah, she wanted to start more stuff, and like we were on the all-in lacrosse team together. Well, she was managing, and so basically, this other girl that's friends with her and friends with me was like, Blondie, if you're not gonna fight her, then shut up. And so then she started texting me talking about, oh, I want to drop beef, da 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 da.
Oh, she also told people that she was gonna beat me up, but it never happened.
Yeah, she never did. And Sammy told her she was gonna have like 10 baby daddies.
Yes, I did, because she kept on switching on boyfriends like there was no tomorrow.
But guess what, sis? That's why I got the bride.
And then the summer came, and oh no, wait, there's another fight between Ruby and our old friend. And our friend Brianna, she jumped in that and she clunked that girl Ruby in the head with her phone.
So the same girl that fought her before fought her on the bus, and so then our friend Bree just jumped in because she knew we didn't like her, and she was already getting like. It's not like they jumped her because the girl like backed up, and then Bree went and like hit her with her phone.
And then hit her again, and then backed up, and then the girl started.
And then like some girl took Bree and was like, "We're not jumping." They weren't even really jumping. They tag teamed her. Yeah. So that's basically all the drama.
And then summer came.
And Kylie. So Kylie has a friend, and she was friends with some other girl, and the other girl started hanging out with Ruby, Tony, and what's her name? Japan, because Tony and Japan are cousins, so like they always hung out, and then Ruby would just be there too. And so then her other friend would hang out with her, and like they were like right down the street from where me, Kylie, and her friend are at. And so Kylie Ben wanted to fight her, not because of a boy, but because of other reasons. Because she was just wanted to fight her. Because a boy did come involved in it, but I'm not really going to bring that up because that's not my business to tell. And so basically, she was like, tell Ruby to pull up, tell her pull up. And so then the other girl, the other friend she was with, she was texting her other friend. It was like, okay, well, you're with them and you're down the street from where we are, then pull up. And so then Kylie's other friend, was like, she doesn't want to fight, Ruby doesn't want to fight, So we were like, okay, we'll use some bees, like you scared. And so yeah. And now this year they're trying to be all friendly, buddy with us.
And we're talking to people, boys. Well, technically he's my boyfriend.
Update in life, I'm talking to somebody. It's Sammy got a new boyfriend. It was love at first sight, yo.
Do some things
Oop, and I oop.
that I'm very proud of. No shame.
Anyway, we're just at a party and we wanted to like explain what happened because we were bored.
And we happened to be in the car, and it's the only really like quiet place where we could do and say what we needed to do. There are two
we've been meaning
people
to
making
shoot
out
this
next
video.
to us.
We've been meaning to shoot this video.
There are two females kissing right next to us, but it's okay. We appreciate it. It's adorable.
And my grandmother really likes the guy that I'm talking to, so I'm like...
Dude, the fact that she was so surprised that I was in a girl. She said it to me too.
Whoop. Anyways, we will talk to you guys later. like, subscribe. Comment your beef, your first high school year experience. This is our second year. We're staying out of drama. Even though we never started anything, they started it. But positive vibes around here, boy. Got anything to say?
All 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, etc. Good
I need to
vibes
redo my
only.
hair. Okay, we'll see you guys later. Bye.
Bye.